Do you need to hang a heavy mirror on drywall? If so, keep watching because in this video I will walk you through all of the steps that I follow in order to hang my heavy mirror on this wall. Let's get right to it. Step one is to figure out exactly where we're gonna hang the mirror on the wall. For me, I have a small section of wall and I'm just gonna hang it directly in the middle. So I measure the distance of the wall, cut that amount in half, and make a mark directly on the drywall. But now we have to figure out how high we're gonna hang the mirror. As I hold the mirror up against the wall, I see kind of where I want it to be, and I can make a rough mark on the drywall where the top of the mirror is going to end up when I hang it. To figure out how far down you need to actually put your anchor point, I like to take the wire on the back of the mirror and pull it taut. Measure from there to the top of the mirror in order to get my distance that I need to come down from that last mark that I made on the wall. Once I have that measurement, I can go back to the mark on the wall, right above where I did my initial mark, and measure down. Make that last mark, and this is where I'm gonna hang my mirror. Step number two is the most important part of this entire process because we need to figure out whether or not we can hang this heavy mirror in a stud or if we're gonna have to use a wall anchor of some form. This brings me to our sponsor for this video, which is Walabot. The Walabot DIY2 is by far the coolest and best stud finder that I have ever used. This is a radar-based system that can give you a visual of what is behind the wall. The Walabot can show that to you clearly on your mobile device. To get the Walabot going, you simply press the button on the bottom of the Walabot and get it connected via Wi-Fi to your mobile device. Once it's connected, you just calibrate the device on the wall. Doing this is very important and an extra step that you won't find with other stud finders because it learns what is behind the wall. Once the calibration is complete, you can go ahead and start scanning. I always start scanning in image mode because this gives me a picture of what's behind the wall. Sometimes you might see a flicker and maybe it'll show a stud and then a wire, and if that happens, this is where the expert mode comes into play. Being a radar-based system, you can start to see the areas behind the wall where it looks like there's something that's in close proximity to the backside of that drywall. Knowing this can help you make some decisions as to where you're gonna hang that item on your wall. And unfortunately for me, the Walabot has confirmed that I have no stud where I need to hang this mirror, so I'm gonna have to use a drywall anchor. This mirror weighs almost 40 full pounds, so a 50-pound rated drywall anchor would be perfect for it. This mirror, however, is incredibly important to my wife, and I want to make sure that I add a little extra holding power to it. So I'm going to a 75-pound rated drywall anchor to get this into the wall. So I simply take my screwdriver and put the drywall anchor up against the wall and screw it directly into the drywall. This gives me my anchor point for where I'm going to put my screw. Now that the drywall anchor is in the wall, I can take the screw that came with it, and it's important to use the hardware that comes with these drywall anchors, and screw it into the drywall anchor. But you need to leave a little bit hanging out so that you can hang your item on it. So at this point, it's as simple as me grabbing my mirror and making sure that I can get that wire onto that anchor point of that screw head. And just like that, the mirror is hung. If you want a little bit more information about those self-drilling drywall anchors that I just used for this job, click or tap on this video. And until the next time, keep doing it yourself.